Hi, my name is Terrence Ngwila and I'm playing the character Sifiso on the Lioness. Sifiso is a timid guy, very interesting character, has a lot of dimensions to him, but mostly he's like a very lively guy, but that's what he hides underneath that. He's like the life of the party, but he hides underneath that. But really he's a very shy guy, he's not really sure about himself, doubts himself a lot, he's always trying to prove himself to the community, to people, to his wife mostly. So that's the kind of person he is. To prepare for my character, quite a lot actually. Quite a lot mentally, because I haven't really seen this type of character in real life. I know a lot of people, but I haven't really met a Sifiso type of character. So it was really interesting trying to find research for who he is, what kind of neuritisms am I gonna give him, mannerisms, what kind of speech patterns, disabilities, capabilities, what am I gonna use? So it was really interesting. So I did a lot of research, went through people's social media, watched a lot of interviews as well, tried to stalk my friends as well, because I have a few friends who are similar but quite not Sifiso, so it's very tricky. So I have to kind of like take a few things here and there.
Sifiso,
I was running. The most challenging part of playing him is having to hide an emotion that he obviously feels, but then feel it at the same time. I think that was the hardest part for me, because you're trying to not express a certain emotion, and the reason you don't want to express is because you've been hiding so many things and you've been lying so much that it's now taking over. So now for you to find that the courage to kind of like express yourself and at the same time not be able to is very tricky. Similarities, he's a chilled guy sometimes, and out of the box at the same time. So that's a bit similar to me. Totally different from me. He lies a lot, but this guy lies, and yeah, I think that's the huge thing. But he loves his family. I'm a family guy and I love family, so that's also another similarity. But the major difference between us is that he lies like nobody's business, and I guess he's trying to protect his family, so that's why. What will surprise the audience about my character? He's actually a very courageous guy. I think that would surprise the audience. My favorite character on the show. You're putting me on the spot here. Shiza. Boy Liam and girl Lintle. Those are my favorite characters. I think kids are so honest, kids can just go in, they don't need a lot of stuff, they can just do it. And the scene I shared with Boy Liam and Lintle, we were playing soccer just here, so it was really fun. It was like a short scene, but it was really fun. What I would love for the audience to take away from this is that never get yourself into something that you are uncertain of, right? Unsure situations or situations you can't control, especially if it revolves around illegal things, right? And another thing, the most important thing is about lying, right? So lying turns into a habit, right? And when it's a habit, then you don't know when you're lying or when you're telling the truth anymore, because it's now a part of you, right? And then the thing about lying is that when you start with the first lie and you need to tell the second lie to cover up or to validate the first lie, right? And the more a person is interested, the more lies you have to tell, right? To kind of like prove that it's not a lie. So that's lie. Stop lying. That's what I would say. Don't lie. Yeah.